Like the new logo? Yeah, it was yeah, I know it's spells out Windows Movie Maker. But anyway, that's not what you guys came to talk about, but you know, Doni Topics, Doni Reviews, and my YouTube channel is moving forward, as you all know. Like, for an example, the name up there doesn't say Batagupta anymore. It says Doni Benergy. So that's pretty cool. But anyway, I'll explain that later on, maybe at the end of the video. But anyway, right now, you know, my name is Doni Benergy, and welcome to Doni Topics. And anyway, let's move forward. Anyway, I have a lot of news to tell you. Like, first off, the Hitchcock trailer has just been leaked onto YouTube a few days ago. I haven't gotten a chance to review it, and I'm probably not going to review it, because what I wanted to do was I wanted to show you I would be like, okay, I saw the trailer, show you the trailer, and then tell my review, but I'm having troubles with downloading it, so you're probably not going to see it. But anyway, but the trailer came out, and I just saw it, and I seen it, and I think it might be a pretty good movie. I think Anthony Hopkins is he's doing a pretty okay job as Hitchcock. It's just I don't really know, because I never really seen an interview of Alfred Hitchcock, so I don't know how he sounds like or anything. But but like I said, this isn't a review. This is Doni Topics. But anyway, check that trailer out. It's pretty cool, pretty inspiring. And a little fun fact for you: Red Foreman from That '70s Show makes a cameo, and I'm not kidding. He's actually in the movie, and he's in the trailer. So yeah, that's cool. All right, now with other news, this news I think is really shocking. Like, all right, for all those Batman fans out there, now remember that video I made of which was actually my second Doni Topics, the Doni Topics why I think Batman can't be rebooted. Well, now that The Dark Knight Rises has already came out, and now that, you know, the Nolan films have been over, and now that they're already moving forward with the reboot, I'm gonna have to live with it. But anyway, they're making some weird decisions, like they're gonna have different actors in the Justice League movie, and they're gonna have different actors in the solo films, which personally I think is a terrible idea. And you wanna know what's really embarrassing? With Warner Brothers, they have the rights to all these characters. It's Marvel that really should be worried about this. Marvel should, if it was Marvel doing this with the Avengers, I could understand Marvel, because there's several studios own the several characters, and Disney, yeah, they bought Marvel, but they bought the rights to the cartoons, they bought the rights to all that stuff. Movie-wise, they have to wait until a certain studio refuses to renew the rights, and then it reverts back to Marvel and Disney. But with Warner Brothers, they own the rights to all of them, which means they won't have a problem. They don't have to change actors. But anyway, sorry about to get off track. But anyway, this is just and don't go overboard. But this is just a rumor at this point. This is just a rumor. Apparently Warner Brothers has made a casting decision, or trying to get Armie Hammer to play Batman in the Justice League movie, just the Justice League movie. Now, my opinion, I really don't know why of all actors. Now, I remember in my why I think Batman can't be rebooted, I said, who's going to play Batman and all, and because again, unknown. But now that I've thought about it, there are several actors that you could get the job, but of all the actors I've thought of on top of my head, they pick Army Hammer, or they're, like I said, it's a rumor, so I'm not going to complain too much, or I'm not going to say too much, but really, if this is true, then really Warner's is really stupid, because there's two reasons why I think Army Hammer shouldn't play Batman. Number one, he is too young. As a matter of fact, he's actually younger than Joseph Gordon-Levitt. And I looked it up, I looked into him, he's younger than Joseph Gordon-Levitt. So, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt was, and if you haven't seen The Dark Knight Rises, get out of this video immediately. Alright? Okay, they're probably gone. But anyway, Joseph Gordon-Levitt was supposedly Robin in The Dark Knight Rises. And he was 30, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt's 31, and Armie Hammer's 26. Now, and I commented this on a YouTube video. I commented this on Movie Buzz to Peter Wallace, that if they were thinking about having Robin in the movie, now, which I'm okay with. If they have Robin in it, I'm okay with it, because it's a different universe. You know, it's different everything, which means they can put anything they want. They can, heck, they can not only do that, but they can put superpower villains. Like a lot of people wanted Poison Ivy in the third Christopher Nolan Batman films, but you know, Christopher Nolan couldn't put her in there because she has superpowers, and you know, she doesn't have to have superpowers in the Nolan world, but you know, there's an example. Another, and you know, so you can put Robin in there, and I think he'd make a better Robin than Batman. Plus, really, and I know this is a rumor. But that is just I don't know. That's just, I don't know. Okay, other news. It's silent. Okay, other news for today is that I gotta stop stuttering, you know, but that's kind of alright. Anyway, they're also making a Charlie Brown movie, which, okay, that's cool. A Charlie Brown movie. That's nice, but it better not be live action, because I don't want a Charlie Brown. I mean, they're moving forward with the Charlie Brown movie, so about time. I mean, but anyway, let me stop stuttering like a complete idiot. But anyway, it's due to come out in 2015, and you know, it better not. And like I said, it better not be live action, because we've had tons of films that were based off cartoons from the 60s that were made into live action films and didn't really do well. I mean, the Smurfs, honestly, I gotta be honest with you, I didn't really like. I mean, it was an okay film, the Smurfs, but I just didn't like it. Like the Smurfs is another example. Alvin the Chip, and a lot of people don't like the Alvin the Chipmunks movies, but I personally I like them. And like I said, I was like 7 when the first one came out. Second one came out, I was 9, and the recent one, which is not as good, which is actually pretty corny. Third one I didn't like as much, but that's because I was getting older. But anyway, sorry to get off track. The Charlie Brown movie better not be live action. And like I said, there's perfect examples, and I just said those. And actually, wait 1 second. The Scooby-Doo movie is also a good example. You're probably wondering why I have a double pack. But anyway, yeah, that's a good example. I mean, personally, I think it's okay. I mean, it's nothing great, but it's okay. But anyway, you know, this movie got panned, and I'm primarily just focusing on this one, even though the second one also got panned too. But these movies got panned because they were not because they were made as live action films, but you see, making a cartoon film into live action is really challenging because, like, there's some good examples, like I said, the Scooby-Doo movie, Smurfs. Probably a lot of people like the Smurfs. I thought it was alright, and I'm trying to. I'm actually literally thinking of it right now as I'm speaking to you right now. So it's kind of hard, but there are some examples. So so it better not be live action. Plus, to be honest, Charlie Brown does not, like, who are they gonna get to play Charlie Brown? Like, he's got that curl thing. He's supposed to be bald, so you can't get a bald kid, and because nobody's gonna look like him. But then again, Diary of a Kid, they did that, but and even though I like those films, they probably should have made it into a cartoon series. But anyway, so yeah, that's being made, and also Pixar is working on a new Toy Story thing, and it's not Toy Story 4. Thank God. I don't want a Toy Story 4. Toy Story 3 closed the series. It just closed the series. The trilogy's done. Just make a television series about their life with Bonnie. But anyway, Toy Story. They're making another Toy Story short film, another one, and it's going to be called Toy Story of Terror, Toy Story in Terror. Well, it's terror in the name, and it's a Halloween special, but it's not coming out this Halloween. It's coming out next Halloween, so that sucks. But anyway, so yeah, that sucks. And yeah, that okay. I'm sorry for all that pausing. That's it's 9:37 p.m. and I don't know, I yeah. But anyway, shoot, I am but anyway, they also and with other news on the RoboCop remake, they released more photos, like with RoboCop shooting gun, and they also released photos of people protesting with signs that says "God hates robots." Okay. Oh, and also just let you, and also for Amazing Spider-Man 2 news, they are going to have Mary Jane Watson in the film, and they are also going to have the Harry Osborn in the film. And the woman who's going to play Mary Jane Watson is the woman who played the leading role in the television show The Secret Life of a Teenage Girl. I think that's what it's called. I don't know the actress's name. But okay. And for Harry Osborn, they're determining who to pick. Me personally, I think they should pick that kid who played the best friend, role in that movie that got limited release called Perks of Being a Wallflower. I forgot his name. I want to pick him for two reasons. I think he should play Harry Osborn for two reasons. Number one is because he can play a killer, because the year before he did Perks of Being a Wallflower, he also did a film where he's a very psychotic kid in this. It's called We Need to Talk About Kevin. I've seen the trailer of that movie. I haven't seen the movie itself, but it's pretty menacing. He's pretty scary. So that proves one thing: he can be a good friend. He could play a really good friend. He can also play a menacing guy. Because in case they're gonna put the Harry Osborn Green Goblin in the future films. Like, they're saving the Norman's Green Goblin for part 3. So okay then. So that means we won't see Goblin Jr. until at least part 4 or part 5, if they ever do one. I hope they do. And yeah, but there's some people who want different. They want different people to play Harry Osborn, like Clever Movie. Look, there's this one woman from Clever Movies that they have new girls on Clever Movies, so I don't. There's too many. I can't remember the name, but they said that they think that Joseph Gordon-Levitt should play. He's too old. Like I said, he's 31, and you guys could probably say, "Oh, well, Andrew Garfield is he's 20. He was like 28, and he's like 29 now, and he's playing Spider-Man." Guys, they have to look young, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt looks way too old. All right, I'm sorry, but he looks a little. He just looks way too old. And even Tobey Maguire was starting to look like that by the time. You can tell in Spider-Man 3 he's getting too old. And so by the time, if Spider-Man 4 had been made, then yeah, we probably would have been screaming for makeup or screaming for CGI or something. Okay, yeah, I got off track. And so yeah, and in other news, like with the movie Robot Apocalypse, which is based off the novel of the same name, which is coming out in 2014, the movie will be directed by Steven Spielberg. Awesome. I think it's being directed by Spielberg, directed or produced, but either way, it has something to do with Spielberg, so awesome. It's gonna star Chris Hemsworth. Awesome. It's gonna star Anne Hathaway. Great. So yeah, it might be. I think that movie might be pretty good. I can't wait for that film to come out, even though I haven't read the book, and guessing by the title and by the way it's like, it probably won't be able to see it because it's rated R. My parents, oh wait a second, Johnny will be 17. Okay. Alright, so I've been pausing all day, but like I said, it's at night. I usually do these Doni Topics during the day when I'm like really active and really ready. So yeah, anyway, and for all those ET fans, I just want to let you all know that there's several Blu-rays that came out. Red Dawn, which I'll try to pick up or rent. Or screw it, I'll just look it up. I'll just see it on YouTube. There's also E.T. for its 30th anniversary. You couldn't release it in theaters like you did last time, really. But so yeah, that's pretty much all the news I have, and a lot of very small amount of news, and yet I finished it at 18 minutes. So yeah. But anyway, that's it for now. Sorry this was a long. It's Friday, alright? The weekend's coming. But more videos will be coming because I haven't uploaded many in a long time. But anyway, that's it. This is Donnie Benergy. Donnie Reviews. DB Films. Well, I'm thinking of changing the name from DB Films, but anyway, this is Donnie Benergy of Donnie Reviews and Doni Topics, and the account Batagupta, which has changed to Donnie Benergy. Well, still known as Batagupta. Anyway, this is Donnie Benergy signing off.